Check the view. Check the view. Oh. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, I mean, I used to like fall sick a lot, and hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Go to Work. It's your boy KJ. You can call me Chico. So today we're gonna be talking about prostate cancer. Big shout outs to Prime Logistics. We actually having our prostate cancer awareness month this month of September. So yeah, it's a month where we just creating awareness on prostate cancer and all that. So I just decided to record a video with our livery and create a little bit of awareness. I'm gonna be driving automatic today as well because I need to go through my stuff, make sure I'm giving the right information about prostate cancer. So yeah, let's get going. As you see, my livery, it's nice. Like I know you guys like my liveries. Yeah. So we get the business going. So we're gonna be doing a short drive whilst we get the awareness going as well. Very important. So stay tuned. All right, let's go. Yeah, so as I said, we're gonna be talking about prostate cancer and what it means and what it does. I think something that I was reading about it today was like, so it's a cancer that occurs in the prostate, and I think it's a gland that produces semen, if I'm not wrong. So in men, as you grow, that gland actually enlarges, so it becomes bigger. So that is why sometimes you hear that people are talking about prostate enlargement and all that. Yeah. So yeah, as Prime Logistics, we are using this month to create an awareness on how we can get ourselves checked and make sure that we are doing the right things at the right time. It's one of the most common cancers in men when it comes to cancers that affects men. I think prostate cancer is one of them that is common. Story time. Actually, my uncle has something like that. So I don't know if his is the cancer itself or his is the prostate enlargement. But at a point in time, he was, peeing blood and all that. So they had to take care of him and all that. But I think he's recovering. He's doing well at the moment. He's fine. That is why it actually means a lot to me for me to create this awareness for people to actually get checked as well. And as I said, as you age, that is where it actually gets enlarged, and then you actually stand the risk. But as I said, it's preventable. It doesn't mean that if you're a man you're gonna get it. You just have to take care of yourself and all that. Yeah, you should be fine. All right. So early detection is also very good. I think there was someone that was saying that at least as men or as human beings, at least just try and get yourself checked every 6 months. Go to the hospital, get yourself checked do some testing, some screening, and all that. Make sure you are well checked. And that is very important. It keeps you going. So regular screening is something that is very important if you really, really want to curb this thing and make sure that you are good. I think that's the most important thing for you to do is to check yourself a lot, which also help. So yeah, that is something that I actually think even aside the the cancer itself. I mean, as human beings, there are certain things that might go sideways, with you, in your bloodstream, in your body, and all that you might not even see, yeah. But then if you get yourself checked, you should be able to see it, treat yourself, stay out of things that are gonna, affect you in the long way round. So I believe that even aside the prostate cancer thing, I believe that as human beings or as people, one thing that I would encourage everybody to do is to, check yourself once in a while, make sure you're okay, make sure your body is doing well, eat healthy, eat good, stay healthy. I mean, when you have strength, you can do everything. And I think the moment you have strength and you have life, you can do everything. Yeah, everything is possible. So in as much as we are creating a prostate cancer awareness, I would also say that find time to check yourself out. If there is something that is in your body, in your blood, or if you are feeling unease in any part of your body, get yourself checked, and that should also help you out. Now, I think one of the risk factors when that comes with prostate cancer is it is age. Very, very. The more you are growing, the more your body tends to deteriorate. And yeah, so age is part of family history. Yeah. So you should know that most of some of the sickness that people get are from family history. It's either somebody had it and all that. But you should know that in as much as family history is very, but then you taking care of yourself and you putting yourself in the right place, and you have a different blood group and all that, so you should be able to take care of yourself. It's yourself, it's your being, it's your body, and all that. So yeah. So that is something that you should also get to know. So those are some of the factors that put you in high risk. Okay. So whilst men can get prostate cancer, there are certain risk factors to be aware of, as I said. So the older you are, the higher your risk, and all that. So as you approach 50 years, you actually put yourself into that bracket. But as I said, there are men that have grown to 100 and all that do not have any form of prostate cancer or prostate anything. So as I say, you don't necessarily get like the disease just because you are. But all I can say is that effective health screening, effective checking, living safe gives you, that much. You get what I mean? Yeah. So, and I think then I read about some treatment options as well. So, and in everything that I've gotten to realize, I think early detection of every disease is very important. It doesn't matter the kind of disease that it is. Like if you are able to detect it very early, it helps you out. So if it is malaria, if it is jaundice, like any disease that you have, if it is in the early stages and you detect it early, it helps you out. So I would say that the more you run checks on yourself, the more you stay healthy, the more you take care of yourself, you should be good. And when you have something like that, it is treatable. You can treat it. So like I said, the earlier it's detected, the better the treatment. It gives you a good chance of being treated as well, and it gives you a good chance of having a wonderful life. That is what I would say. Because the more, like, when you have life, there's always hope. So yeah. So yeah, you have to make sure you are getting yourself checked. And as I said, early treatment, like let's say if you go to the hospital and you are diagnosed of it, definitely there are treatments for it. And there are several options, and it depends on how advanced it is. And I mean, cancer as a whole, like the earlier you get it treated, I mean, the earlier you get it detected, it's good for you, and it's good for whoever is helping you out. So I mean, that is why I am really emphasizing on regular checkups and early detection as well, so that if there is something that is worrying you, if you have some unease, if you have some difficulty, urinating and all that, get yourself checked. And and I mean, it is very important to also make sure that you have mental health support, especially when you get that there's something wrong with you. And I mean, as I said, that God takes care of us every time. So I know that sometimes some things are gonna break you down, but as I said, the earlier you get these things checked, the earlier you get yourself treated, the better chances of you having a very wonderful time and still stay alive with your friends and family and all that. So yeah, it is a risk that everybody takes. I mean, you don't know what will happen to you tomorrow. That is why there's always awareness and all that, right? So as I said, the call to action, and I don't know why I am stressing on it, because I think I wrote that thing down, that early detection is good. Regular screening is very good for men. I mean, men actually, we don't like hospital. We don't like going to hospital. It's just part of us. Like, we just don't like going to hospital for some reason. We just don't like going to hospital. So I'll say that the call to action is something that is very important, to get yourself screened, get yourself aware of whatever is going on, especially when you are hitting the 50 mark, or when you go over the 50 mark. You should know that your body wouldn't be as strong as it used to be. Things are going to be changing in your body. So yeah, that is something that you should do. So that is something that I just that is just a little that I read on it, on the prostate cancer issue. And I believe that whoever watches this video, if you have it, all I'll say is that God is taking care of all of us. You'll be fine. Just keep taking your medication, just keep going forward, and as I said, believe that God will take care of you. Don't lose hope. Never lose hope, regardless of whatever sickness that you have. Never lose hope. I think hope is the most important thing, and faith, right? Because it is very important. If you have hope and faith in God, if you know that God will take care of you, He will. I mean, if you believe that God is going to heal you, He will. Take your medications. Just keep waking up every day. Keep pushing it. Keep like don't put yourself down and feel like, oh, why is this happening to me? I mean, everybody has something that is happening to them, right? People don't. The last I was telling somebody that a lot of people don't share their plights, and if people are also, like, if somebody tells you what they go through, right, every day, you will be grateful for the life that you have. That is something that I've always put onto my heart, and see that regardless of any situation, there is somebody out there who wishes that they were me, right? So that's I always say, that find time, go to hospital, get yourself checked, make sure that if you have it, you are taking your medication, that is why we have doctors in this world, right? That is why we have that's why we have doctors in this world. That is why God gave us doctors, right? Because we He gave them the knowledge to be able to take care of us, and use that knowledge to help us. So it's very necessary that you get yourself checked and order. Make sure you are taking your medications on time. Make sure you're eating good, eating healthy, um, and I believe that things will be fine. So I mean, it is hard to actually experience any form of sickness, right? I remember when I was a child. So I actually, my mom gave birth to like a lot of children, and they all died. And like when I was born, I was always suffering from sickness, like malaria. I mean, I was always sick every week. I was at the hospital at least once. Like every 2 weeks, I'll go to the hospital. They will take care of me. The next moment, I'm sick again. I'll go to the hospital. They'll take care of me. The next moment, I'm sick again. They'll take care of me at the hospital. It went on and on and on and on. But guess what? I always had faith that God is going to take care of me. Like God is going to be there for me. And I mean, at some point, it got difficult. Like I won't hold you. There are some moments in my life where I actually lost a little bit of my thoughts. But yeah, as I was saying, when I was a child, bro, I used to fall sick every time. And there are moments where I would feel like I was, yeah. So as I was saying, like, I mean, I used to like fall sick a lot. And like my mom would be so much worried when I was a child. Like my mom would be so much worried because like she was like, what is happening to my son? Because as I said, when I was a child, like when my mom said she gave birth to like several children and they all passed away, so she was even scared that I survived. All right, so for me to survive, and I was still falling sick every time, like left, right, center, falling sick, and it was a lot for my mom, for my family. But you know what kept me going? God, favor, faith. Like I had faith in God that I wasn't gonna die. Right? There are some times when I felt like I was gonna die. Like I'm like, bro, but I still had faith in God. And guess what? Through my childhood, now I grew up and I'm not even sick anymore. I don't remember last time I even went to the hospital. Right? So the moment you have faith and you keep going, like things will just work out, man. Like things will just work out. Like God will find a way to get you healthy. I have seen so many people getting, healed from sicknesses, from diseases, from depression, from anything that they're going through. I mean, as I said, all you need is to have faith. Right? So, so as I said, get yourself checked if you haven't. Make sure that, and around for anything. If you are sick with something, just have that faith that you're going to be healed. If you're not sick, and probably you're going through certain things like depression, or there's something wrong, and there's always something going on, and be like, why is this thing going on? Why is this thing going? And even as much as we are creating awareness on like on this prostate cancer, I believe that there is still an avenue for us to create awareness on everything, including mental health, right? Sometimes people feel like people who have mental health issues, but then some people are also going through a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's just a little story time just to put it in. But as I said, and I think my uncle's was probably the enlargement. Yeah. think my uncle's is probably the enlargements, because he's really good now. But I think last year it wasn't good. But then now he's fine. He has responded to treatments. He's good. He's strong. He's healthy as well. So as I said, so that's why I said that the more you get yourself checked, the more, I mean, you get to know what it is. Sometimes it's not even what you think it is, right? Sometimes. So just get yourself checked. I remember when during the time of COVID, and like in Ghana, there wasn't a lot of you know death cases. So one of my friends had cold, and bro, this guy was shivering, like he was so scared that he had COVID and all like that. And we were in the same hostel because at that time we weren't on lockdown. No, I think we were on lockdown, but then some of us didn't go home because we were still on campus. When the lockdown came, most of us didn't want to just take car. And I went to a school in, like, one of the hot places in Ghana. Like, it was very hot in that part of Ghana. So I mean, naturally, we didn't want to go home. I wanted to stay in the hot part of Ghana because yeah, according to yeah, so it's like the hot part of the area is where COVID was less. So instead of us going into like the southern part of Ghana, yeah, we just decided to stay at the northern part of Ghana and just you know keep to ourselves and all that. And it was good. And I remember this guy was shaking and all that, so we took him to the hospital. And I'm like, bro, see, if you don't have this sickness, then you let us go to the hospital, and we go and bring the sickness to our house, bro. I'm not gonna forgive you. So we took him to the hospital, but we didn't enter the hospital. He went there, he came back, ran some checks, and apparently he wasn't even sick. Like, I mean, it was just fear. And as I said, fear, false evidence appear real. He was just afraid, and that's it. So it was just fear, and I'm like, Jesus, bro. So and hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? Oh, the horse is not ready to go again. So it was fear. He was afraid, and I mean, nothing was wrong with him. So that's what I'm saying. That there are certain times when you get what I mean. There are certain times when you just have to know that you just can't continue being afraid of everything that happened. You have to be strong. And I'm running out of gas anyway, but yeah. So we went, he came back, he was good, nothing happened. We are all good till I think we stayed in school for like the whole 6-8 months. I'm running out of fuel, man. And it's because I turned on my realistic fuel consumption. So on the normal basis I don't use it. But I realized that the realistic fuel consumption gives you some kind of realism in the game. So I just decided to turn it on. And now I have about 582 kilometers of range, which ideally should be able to take me throughout the journey. But as you know, things can go south. And I mean, I probably need to get a new PC, because when I'm recording, my OBS like make good use of my graphics card, right? And I mean that is the same thing that I'm also using to stream as well. So sometimes my laptop, it's like, bro, you're overusing me. So I definitely need to I definitely need to get like PC. That is why I'm putting in a lot of work in my YouTube and see if I can get monetized and and all that. So we'll see. But hey, sorry, off topic. So as I said, like let's try as much as possible to create the awareness ourselves, take care of ourselves, our families, and all that. Like they are all that we have here. So please try as much as possible that whenever you are, wherever you are, get yourself regularly checked on any form of sickness. I mean, any form. Right? If you're having constant headaches, like like there are some people that have like constant migraines, constant headaches, and they're like, oh, it's just a headache. They go to like off the counter, get some painkillers, and it's gone. Like, I mean, sometimes you need to go get yourself checked and be like, hey, I've been having this constant headaches. What's going on, right? Me, when I have a migraine or when I have a headache, it's either when I don't sleep well. So when I don't sleep well, yeah, when you see me getting these migraines and all that, and then like, hey man, you're not sleeping good, then I have to find a way of sleeping well. That is like or if I have like a very rough day and I come back and I'm so tired, but mostly it's just me not sleeping well. Hey, officer. Yeah, so. But then I see it's men, like that is how we are. We just don't like going to the hospital. We just don't like going to the hospital. We like to stay at home, play game. Right now, after this I'm going to work. Stay at home, play game, and enjoy our life. Have some friends, watch football. Anything but hospital. And yeah, sorry I'm using automatic again today. But sometimes my game just wants to mess with me, and I don't have time for it. So today decided to mess with me again, and I'm like, guess what? My steering wheel has a full automatic setup and a full manual setup. So this part of the wheel is more of a Scania. This is how the Scania automatic setup looks like in real life anyways. So if you look in the truck and then you look at this, it's the same thing. So I don't really worry myself. I mean, all these trucks are automatic in real life anyways, so I just like to drive with stick. But yeah. Alright, we have 370 kilometers of range. I think we are hauling carrots, so it's heavy. So I don't know if we're gonna make it or not, but we'll see. I haven't seen a gas station yet. If we see a gas station, we're gonna stop and fill up. And there's an off-road. I think I'm in. It's either I am in China or I'm in some part of Russia. Because I'm using a map combo. That is what I'm mostly gonna be using now. So Alright, there's a gas station here. Let's get some gas. I hope you guys will forgive me. I was here. Let's get some gas. There's gonna be 5 minutes, or 2 minutes, or 1 minute. Get gas. Alright, let's fill up. Oh. Oh. Wait, why? I'm not using sound fixes? I thought I was using sound fixes. Alright, let's get it. I thought I was using sound fixes anyways. When we get to our destination, I'll check my mods. Let's get there before the sun goes down. I think we have to go take a ferry as well. And that is why I like using my 4x2. But I think I'm probably gonna put something on my YouTube between using a 4x2 or a 6x4. There's something that I always find it's difficult to make a decision on. I like a 4x2 because it shows you how good a driver you are, and it gives you more fuel range. I have a bigger tank, like right now I have like 3,700 and something of range of fuel, right? So I actually like using a 4x2 instead of a 6x4. But I don't know what you guys think. Probably find out what you guys think. If it's good to use a 4x2 or it's good to use a 6x4 or vice versa. I actually like a 4x2 anyways. That is just me. But people like Ramsey and Cole, they always want to use a 6x4 because they can't drive. And if I'm using like a 6x4, I want to use a tag lift. Bro, it's almost 11 o'clock. I have to go to work very soon. Construction. And I like the way the sun is rising, or is it setting? It's fabulous. yeah, I think I'm gonna after recording the video, I'm gonna leave it and go to work, and then I'll probably take time to edit it when I come back because I won't have time to edit it, and it's gonna be at least a 30-minute video. So yeah, I'll get this one done, and then go to work, come back, and then edit it. You know, we are not full-time content creators yet, so we still need a 9 to 5. Ooh, this is nice. Check the view. Check the view. Oh, bro, picture time. Ooh, guys, look. Oh, nice. I have dead zones in my wheel, so. Woo. I need to configure this to look left and right. Or maybe use look left here, look right here, and center here. Put an alternate key here. Da 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 da. A new PC, man, but my recordings are eating up my graphics. See the other trucks back there. I'll probably get a new house here. Going for the ferry. See where we are? Yeah, so like right now I need to get a new PC because like I really drop frames a lot. I need a new PC so that I can maintain my frames, bro. Because the way my game is looking, if I had like very good frames, it'd be nice. X8 no any bad. Bro, what are they doing? Alright, listen. We don't have time for this. See traffic. Hmm. Woo. My game is lagging. We are here. need to check my anisotropic filtering. I think it might also be a reason why my game lags. But most of it, see, when I'm playing the game without recording, it runs very smooth, right? But OBS just has a way of chewing all my FPS. And I think I need a better PC for this. That is why I just decided to do live streams now. But I think even the live streams is still the same thing though. Okay, we are here. And a little touch of off-road. What? Guys, do you see the parking? It's too much lag, man. Too much. Oh no. I sprint in my hand too quick. Hey. It's a tight spot, so. Fantastic driver. Alright guys, so that is it for today. As I said, the prostate cancer awareness is still going on. That was some nice backing from me as well. But thank you guys. I need to fix my anisotropic filter. I think that is what is causing my game to lag a little bit. I'm probably going to reduce it to X8 and see how it's going to be in the next video. I'm gonna be live maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet, but then I'll see you guys on another video. Thank you. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and please support me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next.